I'm going to be using Blender to create the scenes in our animation, which is the hallway interior and the lunchroom. I'm also going to be creating the props using Blender. The props are the spaceship and the virus drone. So I'm just going to click on general. So let's start with the hallway interior. So I think I'm going to be using this square. So I'm going to press 1 on my number pad to go to the front view. So to go to the front view here, so I'm just going to grab this box. So you can press G for grab, then you want to grab it in the Z direction. So I'm going to press Z on my number pad on my keyboard, then I'm going to bring it on this red line, which is the x-axis. So I'm just going to scale it in x-axis. So S for scale, then in x-axis. So I'm going to scale it a little bit. Then I think this is okay. I'm also going to scale this in y direction. So S, then y. So I'm going to scale it in y as well. Okay, I think this is okay. So I'm going to press tab to go to the edit mode. We are in object mode before, so you can use this to select the boats. So once you are in edit mode, click on this face selection. So I'm going to click on this face, then I'm going to click X to dissolve this face. So I want to delete the face, so I'm going to press faces. So you see the face is gone. I'm going to be deleting this other side face as well. X, then face. So now we have the hallway, which we have a shape we can call the hallway. So I'm going to start by adding details to it. So I'm just going to look cut this shape now using Ctrl R. So it's going to bring this, then you can scroll up to increase the loop cut. So I think 2 is enough, so I'm going to left click and then left click again. So I'm going to use my move tool, then edge, make sure you're in edge selection and select an edge there. So I'm just going to move this edge closer to this so that this can serve as the pillar. So select the face selection, then I'm going to be using E to extrude it. So E to extrude it inwards. So this is going to serve as the pillar. So I'm going to be adding more details. So make sure you're in face selection and select this face. So I'm going to insert it, then I'm going to extrude it outwards as well and insert it again. So but this time I'll be making some correction, just zoom in. Okay, but this time edge selection, and I'm going to select this edge. I'm going to move it here so that we can add some perfect stuff here. Then go back to face selection and we are going to be extruding this inward since we already extruded it outwards before. So E to extrude, then I'm going to extrude it inwards. I'm going to insert it one more time, then insert it like this, then extrude it outwards. So once you go back to object mode by pressing tab, okay, I think the details is okay here. So let's add details to this other side. So I'm going to press tab one more to go back to edit mode, then face select this and let's press insert. So I think I'm going to be extruding this outwards, then insert and extrude, E to extrude and extrude inwards. So I'm just going to be leaving this as this. So we can call this the hallway with details. So I'm just going to be using a modifier. So make sure you are selecting the object. So go to this panel. So you are going to see modifier properties. So I'm going to add a modifier, which is the array modifier. So the array modifier does is it's going to duplicate it. So I'm going to duplicate it one more time. So I'm going to duplicate it one more time, and I'm going to apply this. So that means that the modifier is going to be gone. Then this is going to serve as one object. So we can save this now. So I'm just going to save, Ctrl S. So I'm going to locate the countdown movie folder. So I'm just going to go to my local disk D. So the countdown. Then I'm going to save this as, let's just save it as scenes interiors. Yeah, let's save it as scenes interiors. So I'm just going to save it.